Hi everyone. I was just sent this video like 15 minutes ago. This is Arabia sober, okay? According to her, she is completely and totally sober. If this is her totally and completely sober, it just proves I'm right. And she really does need to be locked away for her own good. It's unbelievable the stuff that's coming out of her mouth. Let's check it out.
Good morning. This is your home girl. Uh, Barbosa 914, which is got in New York. The BT 1000. Yo, shout out to the chat. Yo, it's no time for me to be clowning with you guys this morning. Time for me to be clowning with you guys this morning. Shout out to the chat. I know it's like after 6 o'clock in the morning. I went to work yesterday, guys, and the day started off rough. I thought it was a dummy mission because of how everything was moving, how everything was shaking. But at the end of the day, it was a good day. It was a good day because I was able to work with one of Birdman's relatives. Yeah. So my day went well. My day went well. Even though I didn't have the other people that was on the ticket with me, I'd been on that ticket for over a week. You know, it still, my day still turned out well.
I don't have anything to say about this. It's just that YouTube wants you to stop and make commentary on videos. Honestly, I hope being around one of Birdman's relatives actually helped her to heal a little bit from Birdman's passing.
We got our work done. Everything was done. Everything's finished. They don't need us for today, so I go back tomorrow. So it is what it is. Trey Spectives, good morning. Good to see you, Trey Spectives. Good to see you. Shout out to the chat. Yo, I've been hearing my name all over these YouTube streets. I even heard a OG YouTuber, a male YouTuber, calling me a nigga.
Okay, I've only heard her name on something Lonnie was reacting to. And as for what she was called, the N word, why is she making a big deal about it? 99.9% of the people in this sector throw that word around like it's a piece of candy. Hey, you want a mint? Here you go. So I don't know why this is a big thing for her.
Yeah! Nigga was mad that Just Jay had hit my leg. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, we got people on this YouTube streets. They think, and I'm gonna tell you something. Nobody in the sector has been here longer than me.
She certainly likes to put on airs. Arabia, I didn't even know who you were in Tommy Sotomayor's chat. I barely remember your name until you were in Shabazz Ali's chat and he was begging you to leave him alone. I'm going to try to get through this video without cursing. I actually wonder if I can do it. But yeah, Shabazz Ali was begging you to leave him alone. That's really when I can remember seeing your name around. So apparently, I was in this sector longer than you. See, some people in this sector need to get their facts straight before they open their mouths. Now, I may have been wrong on the Tantaria shit because the Tantaria I looked up, you got to admit, it's a pretty big coincidence. It fits her to a T. And as far as my Spanish goes, I can curse someone out and ask, where's the bathroom? That was a really big coincidence. But apparently, I spelled it wrong. It's Ton, not Tan. Whatever. Unlike a lot of people, I can admit I made a mistake, but that's one major mistake that turned out to describe her to a T. But yeah, Arabia, get your facts straight. I was in this sector before you. Try again.
Nobody. And everyone has to
Yes, as Ms. Nobody. Thank you.
remember, I'm not a Quamite. I have never been a Quamite. I'm not a rabbit. I'm not a sniper. I'm not an outlaw. I'm not a mafia. I'm from Soda Nation. Okay? So we was here before anybody else. Other people might have been here in existence, running around on the YouTube streets, but as far as I'm concerned, it is what it is.
And I'm from Soto Nation too. What's your point? Even though I was in this sector before you, what does that really mean in the grand scheme of things? Nothing. So I don't know why you consider that to be such a prize.
And I got people mad at me. Now, I'm not saying everyone. It's just one person in particular. One person in particular. And I didn't even mean to hear what I heard, but I heard it and I can't go back pretending I didn't hear it. Pretending I didn't hear it. I heard it.
Okay, good for you. You heard it. You throw that name around a lot too, that word. You're actually surprised someone used it against you or to describe you?
I heard him call me that. Well, I am a nigga. I'm a black person. Yes. But he said it with malice. He said it with hate.
So do 99.9% of the people in this sector from time to time. What is her point?
And you know what? When I had my bigger channel,
And she has used it as a weapon with malice as a form of hate. So again, what is her point?
last year, the channel with over 600 subscribers, shout out to the chat, there was difficulties going on with that particular channel.
What difficulties? Your big mouth was getting you reported too much. Your threats to rape people and kill them was getting you too many warnings, too many videos removed, too many posts on the community wall removed. Is that what your problem was? You see, Arabia, it's not you being black that people don't like. It's not you being a lesbian or bisexual that people don't like. It's you. It's your character. It's the way you turn on people as soon as they do or say something you don't like. But if they do it to you, oh, they don't want you to be you. You don't want other people to be themselves. You just want them to worship the ground you walk on. And you're leaving a trail of feces everywhere you take a step. So get off your high horse and realize you ain't no better than anyone else. You keep talking like you understand this. You keep saying this in these grandiose speeches, but you don't mean it. You really do think who you are, and people need to respect you on that. But you don't have to respect anyone else. Fats TV said he feels like you need to be handled with kit gloves because of what's wrong with you. Now, you want to hear the exact quote? Go look for the videos. It's because you're touched in the head. And you use that to your advantage to try to get away with everything. You're not special, Arabia. None of us are.
and trust me, I got some good people working with me. And I was told last year that that particular person that said whatever he said
I thought the person said that to you now. The person said that to you last year. What are you complaining about it now for? Or is it really not true and you're just making stuff up again?
Isn't it wonderful to know that you get on people's nerves? Not because you did something to them, because you are you.
Wrong, Arabia. You do stuff to people, and that's what gets on their nerves. And then you don't even take responsibility for it unless you're trying to cover something. And then you go right back to doing what you did before. So, when did this guy call you this word? This year, last year, yesterday, 2 weeks ago? When? The same word you throw around with malice.
And you're not gonna stop being you. And a lot of people in the sector got a problem with people that are independent. People
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. The second I dared to speak against Sis, he had a problem with me. Then he lied and said, no, it was before that. Well, it was still speaking against him, thinking something he said was totally off the wall. You're just waking up to this now? Or you found a way to use it against you, like you're the strong, or in your favor, excuse me, that you're the strong victim. You, Arabia, cause most of your problems.
People that are critical thinkers, people that don't run in groups, people.
After what happened with Lonnie in her chat that day and on her panel, you ran to the Wabbits. Stop being a lying hypocrite. You ran to them. You were crying, literally bawling. They went and got Sister T to try to calm you down to help you. And you said you would be on their side, on Sister T's side, and on Queen Regina's side to go against Lonnie. Meanwhile, you started with Lonnie. You broke down one of her boundaries. She got tired of it and kicked you off her panel. When she told you from the get go she didn't want you up there. Oh, well, she was stopping you from being you. That's why you have your own channel. You can speak your mind on your own channel. You can get your own thoughts out on your own channel. Instead of being on a panel where you're just going off on people, people go back at you and nothing really gets said. You are a lying hypocrite. You ran to people who were going against Lonnie. And you better thank your lucky stars Lonnie even talks to you anymore. With all the crap you've done.
That might be a threat later on. Shout out to the chat. I didn't hear nobody else say nothing. Nobody else had a problem. Nobody else had an issue. But only one dick sucker. One dick sucker. He can't stand me. And I didn't do nothing to this person. I'm just a simple YouTuber.
And I thought you don't speak in subliminals. But that's all you've been doing since the beginning of this video 6 minutes ago. Who is the guy that called you the N-word with malice? Who is the one individual that you're talking about right now? You will never really truly admit to the things you've done. You used to call me on the phone when I put up a video you didn't like, even though there's stuff to back up what I'm saying. You would call me up on the phone, my home phone number, and tell me to take it down because you didn't like what I said. And you would spend over an hour on the phone talking to me, not with me, to me, because you didn't like what I said. The last time I accepted a phone call from you, you called me up screaming bloody murder because I said something about the LGBTQ community, which you are a part of. You care more about being a part of the LGBT community than you do the black community. Because you turned around and lied and said you were screaming at me for all the so-called racial stuff I was putting up, the racist stuff. No, you screamed about the LGBTQ stuff because you were a part of that community. And I've been doing nothing but catching you in lies ever since. Lonnie wanted guys up on her panel that day to complain and talk about facts over feelings. She specifically said that's what she wanted. She specifically said before she dropped the link, Arabia, I don't want you up here. As soon as Lonnie dropped the link, what did you do? You went up there and you even said it was because nobody was going to stop you. But it's her channel, it's her StreamYard. You went up there and you told her off, saying people like you and me were getting into trouble because of crap she did. And she said she had warned you before. Knock it off. No, you wanted to put her down because you thought, oh, who are you? You are the greatest thing to hit the planet. So she kicked you off the panel. You tried to come up more. She blocked you. You did nothing but try to ruin the chat, telling her off every single line. Me and Tamika McCullough, who you also went against at one point, were trying to tell you what you did wrong. During that time, you also called me and you wanted to yell at me over the phone about what Lonnie did. Lonnie didn't do anything wrong. You did. And you couldn't stand being told that. I even told you in the chat I wasn't picking up the phone for you. I wasn't going to have you yell at me because of what you did to her, and she had to get you off because you didn't understand no means no. So keep talking.
Just another person on the YouTube streets. But sometimes hate runs so deep, and certain people, you see it in their face, you hear it in their voice, and I bother a lot of people.
Because you make sure you bother a lot of people. So you can do videos like this and play the victim and then turn around and say, you're so strong, you don't care. But then you go complaining like you do in this video. Not a lot of people hit your link. In other videos, you've complained about people not cash apping you while you cash app them. Everything that is a choice for them, you want it to be a law that they have to do for you, but you don't have to do anything for them if you don't want to. And you can throw it in their face. That's why people don't like you, Arabia. It has nothing to do with you being black or a bisexual or anything else. It's your character as a human being.
In a second, I bother a lot of people in this sector.
Like I said, you make sure you do. You love doing it. You love getting under their skin. And you love it when they try to calm you down. Do you remember what you did on Selena's panel once? We were up there talking about something completely different. You came up to boohoo, whine, and cry, and it became baby and coddle Arabia time. You went up on Selena's panel another time to tell her off. And she was being very careful what to say to you because of how crazy you are. She didn't want you to go and hurt yourself. And what did you do? Threaten her more than once. People do nothing but help you. They coddle you. And you go off on them like they're the trash. This is you, Arabia. This is your character.
I do. And I'm telling you, I don't have problem with anyone.
That's another lie, Arabia. All they have to do is go look on your other channels. All of them. When people don't bow down to you, you get mad and then you keep making videos about them. Even to the point of lying about them. Things that were never said, but you have to make sure other people go against them too. So you say whatever you want, you make fun of people, but then if anyone dares to say anything back to you, it's a problem and they don't want you being you. No, Arabia, they don't want to deal with you. There's a big difference.
I don't have problem or issues with anyone
Again, another lie. Go look back at your own videos.
because they make it known to me what they think about me, how they feel.
And when they do, if you don't like it, you go off on them like they're trash. There's proof everywhere, Arabia. Your own mouth, even when you cam up, that's video and audio of you saying and doing these things. Then you turn around another time and say you never did it. You don't want help because you don't want to take accountability. You don't want to take responsibility for the things you do, the problems you cause. You just want everyone to cater to you. That's why you're basically alone now. You're used as content. That's all. You have no genuine connections in real life or on YouTube. And that gets to you. And you get mad at people because they don't want to have that connection with you. But what do you do to people who try to make that connection? You do to them what you did to me. You do to them what you did to Lonnie. You do to them what you do to everyone else. It's you, Arabia.
I have no issues with them. I have no issue. I'm gonna put it like this. If I ever had an argument or back and forth with anyone, male or female, on this app, I respect them more than a nigga that hated me. Not because of me, because of who I associate with.
That's a lie. Keep the Change flat out told you on your panel once the reason they were going against you when we were friends was specifically because we were friends. Because you were sticking up for me. It's on one of your own videos on this channel. Stop lying, Arabia. Stop playing victim. You are no victim anymore. Were you a victim of the system? If any of that or any of those stories you said were true, yes, you were. You were a victim of the system. You were a victim of your biological mother. You were a victim of your adoptive family. But now you are an adult on your own. You are a victim of yourself, but you want to blame other people. Grow up, Arabia.
This ain't got nothing to do with me. It's who I fucking run with. And I'm not talking about a group. I'm talking about certain individuals in the sector that get under people's skin.
That's just another excuse for you, Arabia. You are the reason people have problems with you. Look at Tamika McCullough. I don't like the stuff that racist bitch is. I'm sorry, there I go with a curse. That racist thing is doing now. But you even went at her when she was trying to tell you stuff to help you, when you didn't want to hear it. You told everyone you wanted them to tell you when you were in the wrong. No, you don't. You don't want to know when you're in the wrong because you went off on Tamika McCullough. I had to literally block you to set up boundaries that you would have no choice but to listen to and follow. So did Lonnie. And you think you're not responsible for any of that. You would have yelled at me that day on the phone like you did with the LGBTQ community crap. And by the way, everything I said in that video is proving to be true today. LGBTQ community, 99.9% of the people within it have mental problems, mental instability. You are a poster child for that. You are the reason you are alone now, Arabia. You want to be able to abuse everyone around you and still have them just care. Well, at some point, people have to practice self care and get the hell away from you. You don't understand the word no. You don't understand the word stop. You don't understand the words slow down. People have to literally put up 1,000,000 foot and 1,000,000 miles thick concrete walls to have a boundary that you can't get through. And then when they lessen the boundary, you try to take over again. Remember that New Year I was talking about pickles? I tried to be nice to you again. You started giving me orders and telling me what I could and could not do and could not say. Why? Because I'm white. As racist as you are, the N word should not bother you, especially because of how much you use it on a daily basis and with malice intent. You think you're talking like you're very intelligent, Arabia. You're not. People see through you. You are very weak and you are a coward because you like the way they coddle you and say there's something wrong with you and let you get away with the crap you pull. But yet you want to say everybody else is weak and cowards. Look in the mirror, Arabia.
And there's some people in the sector that hate the fact that I take up for women.
You take up for women because you want women. Remember a while ago you wanted women. You didn't really want men. You wanted women coming up on your panel talking about their past sexual child abuse. Why? Because you wanted to get off on it. You're not a good person, Arabia. You wanted to exploit those women for your own sexual pleasure. When you have friendships with women, you try to control them. This is why I've said for years you wish you were a man. You want to control women like you think men do. You want to abuse women the way you think men do. You're alone. Do you not understand that's because of you and what you've done and what you've said? You've got a whole track record, Arabia, and you still want to blame everyone else. I know I say a lot of things people don't like, but I'm backed up with facts and history. Lonnie just said that Muhammad guy, whatever, was a pedophile. That's what I mean. People in the LGBTQ community are mentally ill. You like a pedophile, even knowing he is a pedophile, because you're part of the LGBT community. And they are trying to add on letters for pedophilia in that community. This is you, Arabia. Remember you were in love with Lonnie? Remember all the things you said opening up your mouth, how you were going to abuse her and shit? Remember how many times you threatened to come down here to New York to kill me, to kill my aide, to kill my son? During the fighting we were doing, the back and forth, you brought up race. You brought up my husband and lied about him. You brought up my son and lied about him. This is you, Arabia. I've said it before and I will say it again. You are no good. And anytime you seem good, it's just an act. You think that act is going to get people to like you, which it does. And then when they realize what you are, they back off. And it has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It's you, Arabia. They don't want you being you because of you.
They hate the fact that I speak my mind. They hate the fact that I live on my own. They hate the fact that I did my prison time.
Who hates the fact you did your prison time? Nobody cares about your prison time, Arabia. Nobody's trying to dox you, and you're mad about that too. You've put out your phone number, your address, um, your prison number for them to look you up. Nobody wants to dox you. And you feel like, why? What's wrong with me? Why can't they dox me too? Nobody cares enough to dox you. Nobody wants to dox you. You are the problem, Arabia.
Without coming out and latching on to someone to take care of me.
No, what was Birdman? Birdman took care of you. And there were times he had to call the police on you to protect himself from you. What was he, a Marine or in the Air Force or something? Someone like that had to call the cops in order to get you away from him so he could live. It's you, Arabia. You were with Birdman on and off for years. Even the time you were off, he was still trying to help you and take care of you. You did latch on to him. Stop lying.
They hate the fact that I'm not trapped in a loveless relationship.
Arabia, you have no relationship. You have none. If they're trapped in a loveless relationship, that's on them and they've got to figure it out. You can't get anyone to be in a relationship with you. You lie and say people are in a relationship with you. You are too violent to be in a relationship with anyone.
They hate the fact that I wasn't caught on camera doing certain things to myself or to my partner. They hate the fact.
What are you talking about? You gave a knife a blowjob, a big giant butcher knife. You could have cut the inside of your mouth so bad. As for this other stuff, why would anyone hate you because you're not online for doing stuff to you and your partner? Are you talking about Lonnie's tape again? The tape that was not supposed to get out? The tape that was put out as soon as she stopped paying someone to not put it out? See again, Arabia, you hear a victim's story, which Lonnie was and still continues to be a victim of facts over feelings. She will always be trying to get through that because of people like you who like to bring it up, who like to use it as a weapon against her. She thought she was in some kind of bare minimum friendship with someone. They asked her for something. She gave it to them. They started demanding money off of her or they put it out. And you still blame her for that, like you did that day on her panel. You blamed her and said, that's why me and people like Brooklyn Lady Ellie go through the stuff we go through because of you and what you did. I chose to do that. It's not because of her, just like you chose to do it. But you went up on the panel yelling at her, trying to tell her off. It's you, Arabia. And Lonnie continues to give you chance after chance. And what did you just bring it up again? You are just no good.
That I'm not them. They hate the fact that I don't follow them. Will keep sucking my dick and keep calling me names. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but fucking names that fucking southern motherfucker call me will never hurt me.
You're hurt by the N word. That's why you started this video. Some guy called you the N word. You can't even get straight when it happened. You talk like it happened now, but then you said it was last year. But you throw around that word, like I said, like other people in this sector, like it's candy. To be used as a term of endearment or to be used with malice. Arabia, this is you.
Keep sucking my dick. Keep worrying. Keep letting me get up under your skin. Because
And that's the only way you feel you can live, is like being exactly what you are, a leeching parasite.
I know I got power over some of these niggas.
You just said the word, and you said it with malice intent, but you're worried about what some other guy said to you?
Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I'm not deaf. And I'm not blind neither.
Actually, you are a little deaf and you are a little blind because you refuse to see what you do, but you think you see crystal clear what everyone else does. People defend themselves against you and your crap. You do your crap not to defend people, but to try to control them. And when it doesn't work, you get even more mad.
Good morning. Let me look at my chat. Let me look at who's in the chat and who's saying good morning to me. Shout out to them. Oh, I don't want none of you to get caught up, so I'm not gonna call your name. Oh, sorry, I called whoever. But let me do roll.
You already did. One name I can remember is Trace Spectives. Now, if you were truly worried about people who follow you, who like you, and whatever, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Call anyway. I'ma do it silently. Because we got motherfuckers on this app aiming for whoever associates with me.
Which KTC and a lot of others aimed at you because you were associating with me. She came right out and told you that bluntly. But you want to keep lying. You need to go back and watch your old videos to find the one I'm talking about. You see, I don't watch every one of your videos that are sent to me. I have to be not doing anything in order to do it. This is another one of your videos that proves you need to be locked away. Period. Not period. Period.
Oh! I get on niggas' nerves. Niggas that got a bigger following.
Maybe we should do a counter for how many times you say that word, but you get mad when someone else uses that word against you. You're wrong, Arabia.
Than me. Niggas that were here with a channel way before I had one. He's mad with the BT 1000.
I don't even know who she's talking about. Who has thousands of followers and hates her? Who called her this N-word? Did anyone actually do that, or this is her trying to come up with something to talk about on a video? Something to make her the victim again. Something to make her say again how strong she is and what a survivor she is.
Mad. I get on your nerves. You can't stand me.
Why can't people stand you, Arabia? Oh, it's because you're black. Okay, most of the people in this sector are black. So your race theory goes out the window. Oh, it's because you're LGBTQ. Well, let's explore that. Keep the Change was with MG 707. Okay, so there are people of that community in this sector. So that goes out the window too. People don't like the fact you've been in prison. Let's see. TJ Brown has been in prison. I think Kwame Brown has been in jail. I think Kevlo has been in jail. I think Sis may have been in jail. Garrick has been in jail. Biz has been in jail. Who else? Who else, Arabia? So there are plenty of people in this sector, and I'm sure there are females too who have been to jail. So that theory of yours goes out the window. What's next? It is because of you, and not that people don't want you to be you. They just don't want to deal with you and the crap you cause.
And when you heard my name, you had an attitude like a bitch. There are a lot of effeminate men in the sector. A lot of them. And I'm not talking about Garrett. I'm not talking about no Quamites right now. I'm not talking about none of the rabbits. I'm not talking about any of those groups. We got niggas in the sector who are angry with me.
Why is that, Arabia? Either you're starting trouble with them to get attention, to have content, to say, look at them go at me, or they're not paying any attention to you and you're mad at them for that. You're not in the boys' club. Well, let's see. You're not in the girls' club. You're not in the boys' club. Again, you're alone, Arabia, and that's because of your character. It's not for any of the reasons you come up with. It's just because of who you are and what you do to everyone.
Because they're not me. They wish.
You really do believe people wish they were you, Arabia, and you're about to say it right now. Don't you get it? Nobody wants to be you. Nobody really wants to be around you.
Deep down inside, they were me. They wish they could come out the closet. They wish they could be who they really are.
No, you wish women would, and the women are not in a closet. Because if they were, you think you'd have your pick of the lot, the pick of the litter. Even if the women in this sector were LGBTQ, they wouldn't want you, Arabia. They wouldn't want to deal with the person you are.
They wish they didn't have too many people following them.
I just found out I have 79 followers. Okay, great. If I go down to 30, great. If I go down to 5, great. If I make it to 100, great. My channel is for whatever I want to put out there. You and a lot of other people put that as such a high level to meet. The only level I want to meet, which I'm never going to meet it, I'm never going to make it to there. In order to post as much as I want on my community wall, I have to have a certain amount of watch hours, which apparently means going live. I'm not going live. So I will stay as I am. Great. But I'm not going to take it out on people who do. You do that. There are people who have thousands of followers. You are inching towards 300. What makes you think they're worried about your followers? Which I guarantee you most of them are their followers anyway. Get off your high horse, Arabia.
They wish they wasn't trapped in their own mind, in their own personal hell. We all live in hell.
Actually, no, we don't. I just watched a new movie last night called Scurry. Scurry. It was kind of like The Shawshank Redemption meets Cloverfield meets A Quiet Place. It was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed watching it. I tried watching another movie called Rabbit Trap, could not get into it. But it wasn't hell. You are the one living in hell, and you want to drag everyone there with you. You want to rule over them. You wish you were Lucifer himself. Because you could really, really hurt people who don't do what you want. You've proven it time and time again that's what you want to do. People get to the point where they've had enough of you, Arabia. They need a break, and then you go off on them, and then they let you back, and you do the same thing all over again.
It's up to you. What is hell and what is heaven? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. I got niggas mad with me because certain people hit my links.
Who hit your link? You just mentioned Just Jay, which Just Jay is, the name is starting to come out there. Most of the time, nobody hits your link. DJ Cleveland claims you're his co host. There is not one video out there I've seen with you being a co host unless he's got them on private, which I don't understand why he would do that because if he's so proud of you as a co host, why wouldn't he put it out there? Why wouldn't he make sure you and him have these great discussions? Great discussions will bring people to your podcast show, whatever. Look at Grandma's Calling. The only thing wrong with Grandma's Calling is they keep letting TJ Brown up, who keeps acting like his way is the only way, and he ruins everything. You are like the female TJ Brown. Get it through your thick skull. It's you, it's your character.
It's not my fault. I'm approachable. It's not my fault. I'm a woman.
You are not approachable, and the being a woman, that's only biology. You act like an abusive man.
Not my fault. I'm your bitch. The bitch you hate. And a lot of people in this sector don't like the BT 1000. Shout out to the chat. They see me as a threat to their so-called kingdom.
What kingdom, Arabia? The only ones I've seen who think they have a kingdom is Sis, you, Kwame Brown, and his low-life brother TJ. Sister T, Regina. Are those the people you're talking about? Because if they are, you just said you're surrounded by powerful women. But if they are who you're talking about, you just put them down. What do you think? They're afraid of you? That's why they associate with you? Again, stop putting on airs.
That means their kingdom doesn't really exist. It's an illusion. It's good to know I'm in the same company as some of the female villains that is on this platform. It's good to know.
But yet you complain when nobody gives you attention. Whiny, weak little coward.
I've been put on the list as a female villain. It's good to know. Shout out to the chat. Y'all be careful. If Tippity typing in the chat, I got motherfuckers aiming for me because they did it last year with my bigger channel. And they didn't do it because they hate me. They do it because of who I associate with. And
You think it had nothing to do with you whatsoever? You're the one who's delusional, Arabia.
I don't associate with no weak females.
Yes, you do. And you are one yourself.
In the sector. None of the women I associate with in the sector are weak. They are all considered villains.
And villains are considered weak. They have to bully people and oppress people. They can't meet people on an even playing field. They gotta shout at them, overtalk them, and then they say they win. They gotta bring up things about them that have nothing to do with the problem at hand. You enjoy being a bully, Arabia. So do they.
We're all considered the Joan of Arc. We're all considered.
Hold it. Joan of Arc, you are not. They are not. Go read up on Joan of Arc again.
Anne Boleyn.
And it's Anne Boleyn. Again, you don't know what you're talking about.
They're hunting for us.
No, Arabia, you are on a hunt. There was plenty of times I wasn't speaking about you. You brought me up. And you seem to think you're the only one who can do that. If I don't respond back, I'm weak and afraid of you. If I respond back, I'm your stalker. I'm not hunting you down in chats, Arabia. But I remember there was a time when you would see me in chats, you would just start. There were times DJ Cleveland was in a chat I was in. He would say hello to me, this and that, and then, like, 30 seconds later, you'd show up in the chat. What did he announce to you I was there and you had to come in the chat to go off on me? That's a stalker, Arabia. You don't even know the true definition of a stalker. Because you are one.
I see them coming. And they coming from a chair.
A chair? You mean a wheelchair? Arabia, my wheelchair is in the kitchen. I have only sat in that wheelchair one time. One. You and everybody else seems to think I'm lying. The wheelchair itself is so heavy, there is no one to take it down the stairs. Okay? So my wheelchair sits in the kitchen and collects dust. Now, my walker is literally in the other room, in a corner. It doesn't get used. I don't use a walker or a cane in the house, nothing. But you and everybody else want to play it off that I do. Well, this proves what kind of trash you all are because you're picking on someone you believe is completely disabled. You are picking on someone you believe is bedridden. And that makes all of you feel so good. But that's what I mean. You have to bully and pick on the people you feel are weaker than you. And you carry that like a badge of honor? You and the others are trash, Arabia.
Ah! Don't get mad at me because I'm not stuck in a chair I can't get out of.
See? Arabia, I'm not in the chair. But you believe what you want to believe. You brought up all those lies from little tiny things I told you. Do I have a wheelchair? Yes. Do I need it to go distances? Yes. Have I used it? No. My walker I used one day, May 8th, 2019. I went to the DMV to get a non driver's license. You see, my husband had me convinced I didn't need any kind of ID. I was in the house, taking care of the house, and he was in charge of everything else. When he was gone, I went and got one. The walker is in the corner. I don't use it to get up and go when I have to go to the bathroom. I don't do that. Everybody wants to say I'm lying. Well, cam up and show us. No. You people, and I do mean you people, the people in this sector, do not know how to take no for an answer. Look at the answer. I went in his chat one day looking for Cece. I complimented him on a hat he was wearing. I said he looked like Snoop Dogg in Bones. I happen to think Snoop Dogg was dressed very snazzy in that movie. Very nice. And he said something about white girls only saying that. And I told him I was white. Oh, you gotta cam up. I gotta see this. No, I don't have to cam up just because someone tells me to. Nor does that make me a coward. Went in his chat a second time. No one was live. I thought, okay. Nice, easy time, a little chit chat for like a half an hour. If any sexual bullshit comes up, I just leave. No. He let Moonlight and Soulfly up, and that ruined everything. And he's like, no, you have to come up and cam up and talk to Moonlight. No. This is how I talk to people. Are they going to want to talk about facts or just come off with, you're in a wheelchair, you're bedridden? Which is it? Am I bedridden or in a wheelchair? Meanwhile, I don't use the wheelchair. I get up and walk around when I need to walk around, just like everybody else. No, but you want to keep it the way you want to keep it to make fun of me. So you're making fun of someone who is supposedly bedridden, who is so disabled they can't get out of bed? Ah, then they couldn't put up a fight with you. Again, bully, oppressor, stalker, abuser. That's you, Arabia, and most people don't want to deal with that.
Don't get mad at me, because I'm able to move around and make my money in different places. Don't get mad at...
Plus your crazy check from the government.
Don't get mad. And I don't have much. I don't have Oprah Winfrey money.
Why would you need Oprah Winfrey money? You see, again, you're like most of the others in this sector. They are jealous of what other people have. You think I have Oprah Winfrey money? Let's see. What did I just buy myself that I normally wouldn't have because of how much it cost? A mug set. It says blessed, grace, hope, and faith. It was $21.99. I normally wouldn't have done that because I've got so many mugs in here. And $21.99 for a set of mugs when I can get mugs in the Dollar Tree. But I like these so much I did it. What, you think I'm buying cars? I told you and everyone else from the get go I didn't want to make money off of YouTube. Now, if anyone wants to send me a Cash App, thank you so much. I would greatly appreciate it. But I'm not you yelling at people every few videos. You don't hit my Cash App. You don't this. You don't that. You don't this, that, and the other thing. I haven't received a Cash App from anyone on YouTube in so long. Do you hear me in videos saying do it? I'm just explaining right now that I don't because my track record speaks for itself. I don't. Even that time with Barbie Girl Tina, she heard something, heard it the wrong way, and decided to do a nice thing. And trash on this app still put that nice thing down. Why? Because that was money she could have sent them. Look at Tamika McCullough going off on Lonnie because Lonnie wouldn't give her $300. I have never once tried to borrow money off of Lonnie. I've sent her Cash Apps. In the past, she has sent me Cash Apps for different reasons. Like when I was doing those lives with the music, she was paying me for the requests even though she didn't have to. She wanted to. Oh, but that's the problem, Arabia. Nobody wants to cash app you. But you spend your little bit of money sending them cash apps every week. I remember when you used to send me $5. I kept telling you not to because you needed it. You wanted to because you thought you could control me with that. You thought the same thing with Brown Skin Lady. Do you not remember that? You went off bitching on a couple of videos because Brown Skin Lady wasn't obeying you. You seem to think, especially if you pay them, they must obey you. What do you think you are? Their pimp? You're going to abuse the hell out of them if they don't give you good money and you give them whatever you feel like? This is you, Arabia.
I don't have a Oprah Winfrey house. I don't.
I've got an apartment. 4 rooms. They're big rooms, but 4 rooms. Honestly, from what I've seen of you walking around, I like your apartment. It looks small and cozy. But either way, it's an apartment. Who are you talking about having Oprah money, or are you just jealous of Oprah herself? Think about how she got all that money, the things she had to do to get that money, the people she had to hurt to get that money. She was a Ghislaine Maxwell for Harvey Weinstein. You want to watch women get abused? You want to know you brought women to someone to be abused, even sexually? Again, that's why you are a sexual deviant. You are no good, Arabia. Oprah Winfrey didn't get that money because she was good at what she does, other than spreading propaganda and making sure the elites have their little sex toys. She made a school in Africa. Why? Because she knew those little girls were going to get tormented and abused. And here in America, it might have been found out way too soon. You're comparing yourself to trash because you are trash. But you think you should be paid for the trashy things you've done.
Don't have 20 million cars parked in my front lawn.
What do you need cars for if you're able to walk? Didn't you just make fun of me again, claiming I'm in a wheelchair? But you want cars. You have what you need to live. God's making sure of that. And it's only by His good graces you're out on the street and able to do the things you're doing to other people. And you're not even grateful to Him. No. You look up to a false God like Oprah Winfrey. Keep going, Arabia.
When I walk out of the door, ain't no paparazzi.
What do you want paparazzi for? And you just scream that out. Why? Because you want attention. And you're not getting any. You have Vince who supports you. Sis, whether you believe it or not, supports you. DJ Cleveland, Fats TV, Keep the Change, Trace Spectives, and a number of others. That's not enough for you. You want to be famous and popular, and you want the paparazzi taking your picture and blah, 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 blah. Again, that's your problem, Arabia, nobody else's.
Motherfuckers are hating on Arabia Barbosa.
Arabia Barbosa, what are everyone hating on? You just said you have nothing. So they're hating on your nothing while they have all this shit? There goes another curse. But I think I've done fairly well. Arabia, you just said you have nothing. And you are jealous of the people who do. But you think they're jealous of you and they want to be you. Show of hands. Who wants to be Arabia Barbosa? Do you think anyone would be raising their hands? I don't think there's not one person raising their hand to be you unless it's someone trying to egg you on.
The BT 1000. Keep hating. Keep it up. You're going to put my name in the algorithm. Say my name again.
Yeah, and then people can see what trash you really are and make fun of you. You see, you are like DJ Cleveland. You think you have a lot of respect on this app when you don't. You're a joke, like he's a joke. I proved in that one little video how he was respected on Pick and Choose TV's panel. He was in the middle of calling me out. They cut him off to talk about Alligator Alley. They cut him off to show the Black Gallagher. They cut him off to talk about other things other than him not being finished calling me out. And then he wants to say Asator is my boyfriend because he's against Asator. And he thinks we're both racist. DJ Cleveland is like you. He wants to fit in, and he doesn't. He sticks out like a sore thumb. Even when you hear him talk, he sounds like a geek or a nerd. You sound like a holy terror, which is what you are. And most don't want to deal with you. They've tried for years. Only to have you turn on them, apologize, and then do the same thing all over again.
Again. Address me. Don't address no other.
I'm addressing you. You said so many years you have your own channel to address people. So that's what you do. You go on your channel and you talk about other people. I do it. No, I must cam up. I must this. I must that. Wrong, Arabia. I've even shown Lonnie my father and my son. That's how much I trust her. That's how much of a great lady I think she is. You, on the other hand, got my phone number and tried to put it out there. You got 3 pictures of me and you took the worst one, which, fine, I gave it to you, and you threatened to put it out there. I put it out there before you did. I took that away from you. You put someone up on your channel, you and others are swearing up and down is me, but that's not me. Well, prove it, cam up. Why do I have to? To appease you? To satisfy everyone's satisfaction? To give them more to make fun of? That proves how much trash is in this sector. Yous even make fun of your sister, Cece. But Cece is very happy. She's a very nice lady. That alone makes her a target. Now she's a target of Big Greg because she likes me? And you're speaking against people who do that. But I bet you'd jump on that bandwagon for attention. Remember, Arabia, I remember you said you got a kick out of converting white straight women. That's your problem with me. You couldn't convert me. I was heterosexual and I never went for you. You got so pissed off at Lonnie. Why? She rejected you. The only person you are really trying to fool is yourself. And considering you gotta do all this crap and hurt people, you're doing a poor job of it.
Person. People got a problem with me. They can hit my link when the link is dropped. But too many people don't have the heart or the courage.
No, nobody wants to deal with your bullshit because you'd yell and scream like you are now. You would demand they cam up. You would tell them off. You would cut them off. They wouldn't get a word in edgewise. Do you remember that live you had with Queen Regina and Facts Over Feelings? When it came time for you to talk about something, you changed the subject. They went with the flow. When it came time for you to speak on that subject, you changed it back to the original subject. And you still never spoke on it. That's you. You want to control everyone and everything. You looked like a fool on that live. Like you didn't know anything at all. This is who you are, Arabia. This is what you are. And you're the one who's hating on yourself.
Or the nerve to hit my link. How many people in the sector have hit my link when I go live? How many people has come to the BT 1000 and had a conversation? Shout out to the chat.
I know of 3, 4, 5, about 5 people.
How many? Let's count on our fingers this year. How many people has hit this fucking link on this channel? Now, I'm not talking about the bigger channel. I'm talking about this one. How many? Let me count on my hand. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Only 3 people.
Facts Over Feelings, because you've had this channel long enough. Lonnie, DJ Cleveland, Khadijah and keep the change. You don't know how to count.
People thus far has hit my link this year. And I'm a concern to certain people.
Oh, and you said just Jay hit your channel, your link. So that's 6 people. Now, if I'm wrong maybe on facts over feelings. Maybe I'm wrong that you didn't have this channel back then. But that's still 5 people. More people than you remember. Now think about it. Why don't people want to hit your link? They're afraid of you? No, they don't want to deal with you. Which that's a big difference than being afraid of you. But you see things how you want to see them. And you're wrong.
They got a bigger following than me, but I'm the enemy.
You make yourself the enemy, Arabia.
They got everything at their disposal. YouTube is a business for them.
And here you go, whining and crying with your jealous crap. You have the same tools they have. You could learn the same things they've learned. You don't want to. You're lazy and you want it handed to you. Much like reparations. The slaves went through that crap. They're the ones who worked hard, not you. But you seem to think, like a lot of other black people think, if one black person makes it to the top, you gotta support all the others. Sis tried to help you with so many things. You didn't want to learn. You wanted him to do it for you. And then when you weren't understanding it and he wasn't just going in and doing it for you, you got pissed. I really don't know who you think you're fooling. I know you're fooling yourself. But I mean, other than you, and all the proof is out there with your own videos. Keep going.
They're making plenty of money. You don't see me hating on them.
Yes, I see it all the time. You complain nobody hits your Cash App. You're like I said, you are the female TJ Brown. You're not hating on money, but you're talking on money. Like Russell Red. Bringing up the red bubbles, that equals money. Bringing up donations, that equals money. But he's not talking about money. But he is definitely another person who believes if he cash apps you, you must obey him. Again, Arabia, you are wrong.
I don't say nothing about them.
Yes, you
I don't
do.
even think about them.
Yes, you do.
But they
How many videos do you have complaining nobody's hitting your Cash App? 1, 2, 10. And they're only on this channel, right? No. Go look at your other channels as well.
think about me and they think about who's hitting my fucking link. Why don't you hit my link the next time I go live? The next time I stream y'all and drop my link, you can hit it. You can hit my link.
You can hit yourself in your head all you want. It's not going to make you any smarter. It's not going to make you any nicer.
Hit my link. Coco Tasso my link. Coco Tasso the like button. Coco Tasso that Cash App.
You just told them to hit the Cash App. But what'd you say just a couple of seconds before? Jesus Christ.
How about you do that instead of hating on the BT1000? Shout out to the chat. But yeah, everyone, I've been hearing my name all over these YouTube streets.
And listen to the way you say that. You are so happy you are getting attention. But are you getting the right attention? Because you will complain about it if it's the wrong attention, which you're obviously doing right now. Your badge of honor is so tarnished with feces, it's unbelievable.
Some people got good things to say, some people got bad things to say. And the people that got bad things to say, they actually, they got everybody thinking that, they know me personally.
All they have to do is look back at your videos to prove you wrong. You contradict yourself all the time. And some of us have had the misfortune to talk to you offline. We're not wrong.
They think they know Birdman. They think they know KK. They think they know, but they know nothing. They know nothing unless I tell them. They only travel with me when I travel to certain places. And, it bothers people. It bothers people that I'm still here.
You are a danger to society, Arabia. Where did all those dents on your front door come from? It's not from the cops breaking your door down like you claim happened when I called for that wellness check on you. Those dents were there before. I think that's from you, from your violence, from your outburst, you punching and kicking your own door, which isn't your door. You don't own that apartment, you rent it. It's somebody else's.
It bothers people that I'm not getting drunk anymore.
No, trust me, it's not bothering people you're not getting drunk anymore. Because you're just as crazy sober, apparently. You are the court jester, Arabia.
bothers people. It bothers people that I have not self-destructed yet. It bothers people.
You self destruct all the time, Arabia. Look at your old videos. Look at you running to the Wabbit, Sister T, and Queen Regina back then. You need to check yourself.
Oh yes, there's people on this app that wish that Arabia Barbosa, the BT1000, would die.
No, that's you. Like Moonlight. She thought I was dead. You thought I was dead. Both of you emphasized the word dead where I was concerned. I never said that. But that's how vicious and animalistic you are. And she is. And 99.9% of this sector.
Just fade away. Yeah. They're bothered with that. They got a problem with that. They got an issue.
No, people have an issue with you starting with them. I didn't bring you up for so long, and I was being sent videos. You brought me up several times. But then you lied and said you didn't. Your problem is you can't keep track of your lies. You do it so much it's like breathing to you.
And I'm not talking about people that, I mean, I'm going to put it like this. There's certain people in this sector that got an issue and problem with anybody that seems to be more relatable to their audience. I'm not here. This is not a reaction channel.
You attack people in your audience. That's relatable?
I don't do reactions. I'm not interested in other people's business. I'm more.
Yeah, you are, because you talk about other people's business all the time, just like everybody else. You're nothing special, Arabia.
Interested in my business, and people are mad about that. And I'm not talking about none of the Quamites. I'm not talking about none of the rabbits. I'm not talking about none of the snipers. I'm not talking about no outlaws. I'm not talking about no mafias. I'm just talking about in general. There are some people that are angry with me because they want to see me be destroyed.
You're the only one who can destroy you, and you do a banged up job of it. You prove it every video.
Oh, yes. I haven't forgotten about what happened last year. I haven't forgotten, but there was one person on this app that came to me behind the scenes and they warned me. They actually got on their fucking phone, dialed my number, the number that existed for me last year, and called me and told me, I'm warning you. I warn you already. There are people that are going to hate you because you associate with me.
Oh. Everyone can see who you associate with. Nobody is going at you because of who you associate with anymore. Keep the Change came right out and told you they were doing that because you were associated with me. Stop playing these lying games. Everyone can see who you're associated with. Everyone.
Or this person or that person. Please be aware. Please be careful. When certain things started happening last year, I just was like, well, I didn't know where it was coming from. I wasn't really surprised because this is what people do when they can't go up against you or when you ignore them. When you're okay,
I ignored you and you brought me up in several videos. You're projecting, Arabia.
sometimes you can be in a thing called a private beef. A private beef. That means the beef is one-sided. And when they don't get your attention or when they don't catch your eye, they got an issue with that.
You brought up the wheelchair. Who's the one you keep going after about being in a wheelchair? Me. Look over the other videos and then match them up with my videos. There was a long time I didn't mention you, but you mentioned me. You can't stop me from talking, Arabia. Even if people get my channel taken away, I will get another one eventually. 99% of the people in this sector, and you are part of that, are racist to the core. You don't want white people talking. You don't want people who are light skinned talking. And you are jealous of white people and light skinned people. Look at the avatar you're using of yourself right now. You're not that light, Arabia. You are very dark skinned. But you put up an avatar of you with light skin and light eyes. Again, you're fooling yourself and you're trying to fool other people. But everyone sees you. You're a jealous, weak little bitch. And I don't care I'm cursing now. That's all you are. That's all you ever have been. That's all you ever will be.
And so they go through other avenues to silence you, to get rid of you. I got motherfuckers on this app that is going to witch doctors. When I did that,
Oh my God. Who do you consider a witch doctor? Earth Day? I did put out a video saying Earth Day said something by giving me a card reading and it turned out to be true. Why don't you ask her what was said? Why don't you ask her what I asked her? I didn't bring you up that whole time. I wasn't thinking about you the whole time. I asked her, was I ever going to be a grandma? That's not a horrible thing to ask. But it was nothing about you. No one mentioned you. No one brought you up even in passing. And that twists your guts. So who's the witch doctor? You never brought up witch doctor before until after I started talking about Earth Day. Trust me, you don't want to make an enemy out of Earth Day. She is not someone to be messed with, and she is a really nice lady. You would do well to have her on your side, even if it's just to say hello to you now and then.
that short video with Nicki Minaj singing that song, Ganja Burn, that is real. There's motherfuckers on this app that are consulting with witch doctors. Consult on. Please do.
And against you? See, that's another problem with jealous people. They tend to be very conceited.
My great grandmother was a witch doctor, and so was Uncle Lawrence. Uncle Lawrence is my great grandmother's son. They're both deceased, but they walk with me in this life. Call your witch doctors. You can't stop me. Burn
And you ain't drunk right now.
your candles. You can't stop me. I am protected. and not by some foreign spirit, but by my own blood.
The blood you stole the name from?
Don't you understand that sometimes I do my own rituals?
So now you're a witch doctor. My friend, the witch doctor, he told me what to do. Boom, 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 boom. My friend, the witch doctor. Get the hell out of here, Arabia.
When the blood is shed, don't you understand? I've been doing this for years. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Who's trying to stop you? Oh, wait. People who cared about you tried. Even Keep the Change was sending you places to go to try to get help. But everyone's against you? Does that include her? Tamika McCullough tried to help you. Does that include her? Selena tried to help you. Does that include her? You're back talking with Lonnie. Does that include her?
I'm not afraid of you, but you are afraid of me.
Arabia, if you weren't the way you were, and you heard someone and saw someone like you would think of them the same way we think of you.
Because you mentioned me. And when you called me the name you called me, I don't give a fuck what kind of names you call me. It brought me
You don't care, but yet you're really complaining about it, really, a lot.
back to that conversation I had over a year ago where the person was telling me about you. I have been warned. People have hit my link last year warning me. Remember that bigger channel I had? Oh, yeah. It was on that channel. I discovered who my enemies really were. And there are some people in this sector that would like for me to go back and forth with, and I don't know why. They keep talking about the past, like the past. Like if they keep mentioning it,
Because you are repeating the past. You're repeating the same things you did before. You don't want any new people to hear what you did in the past. You think that'll taint them against you. Forewarned is forearmed. But even if you put that aside, they see you for exactly who and what you are with your new videos. Hearing about the past will only make them understand you've been like this for so long, you're never going to change.
the past will resurrect another BT 1000 activated program. It won't activate anyone. It won't activate anything because that program died. That program doesn't exist. It's been erased by me, the BT 1000. No
Arabia, you really do talk like an idiot most of the time.
one controls me. No one. No man, no woman. There's only one that got a certain amount of influence over me, and trust me, it's nobody in this sector.
Well, then keep that to yourself, who that person is. Because obviously that person doesn't know you the way we do. And if that person came into this sector, all they'd have to do is look at your past videos, even on your other channels. But you'd swear up and down somebody got in their ear. It would be you who got in their ear, but you'd swear it's somebody else.
They don't even think about you guys in the sector. Shout out to the chat. So I'm good with what I know, but I'm not gonna call any names because I got people gunning for my chat.
Nobody is gunning for your chat. You do nothing but lie.
People that come over and support me, and it's not people that's like, yeah, Ray, go to war. Come on, Ray, kick that.
Khadijah will bring me up when she's bored and say, let's talk about her. So again, caught you in another lie. And no one on YouTube calls you Ray. But again, that proves you want to be a guy. You want to be called Ray.
Yes, Ray, you can come. I don't have people in my chat that do that. They walk with me when I walk to work. They support this channel, and I got motherfuckers that are concerned.
And you will turn on them like you turned on everyone else who was concerned about you. It's what you do. It's inevitable.
I got motherfuckers that are mad at me because I speak the way I speak. I got motherfuckers mad at me because I can speak in 3 different languages.
No, you can't. You're only picking out violent words and phrases, Arabia. That doesn't mean you speak another language. Speaking another language means you're fluent enough in that other language to hold on a conversation. You do not have that ability. You only have the words and phrases you want to threaten, hurt, bully, attack people without the YouTube censors figuring it out. Or maybe other people figuring it out. That's all you do. You are a fake and a phony. That's why you blow up, because your facade gets ripped away and you throw a temper tantrum like a 2-year old. Then you try to find another facade. This is you, Arabia.
I can speak English fluently. I was born here in this country. My father, my grandmother, my great grandmother, her mother, her mother. I can go back. If I go back on my father's side of the family, I can go back over 100 years. We've been here a long time. Don't get mad because I can speak Swahili. Don't get mad because I can speak a little Spanish. Don't get mad. You try to learn. There's certain.
You try to learn other words than punching someone in the head.
There's certain videos I do on my channel, on this channel right here, that tells you how to speak certain words in Spanish and Swahili. Like if I want to say good morning, I would say habari za hasaburi. Habari za asaburi. Karibu ni umbani ke.
You think this makes you special, Arabia, and it doesn't. You are not fluent in these languages. Being fluent in them would be impressive, but you're only using certain phrases to be oppressive.
Wango 20 zetu kuja na mimi kula chakula kuwa na wakati mzuri kuvuta kiti kachini kupumzika.
And this helps you how? Are you going to Africa anytime soon that you could use that language? Now, concentrating on Spanish, I would understand. But how does Swahili help you here?
Unakaribishwa marafiki yangu. That is Swahili. Ven aquí conmigo.
Ven aquí conmigo. Doesn't that mean come here?
Las comidas están listas para ti. Lo siento. If you don't understand what I'm saying, lo siento, no es culpa, es mío. Estoy donde nada nunca se pasó. Cocotazo, the like button.
Maybe you need someone to cocotazo you. Not me. But you need something.
Cocotazo, the like button. But if anyone got terrible wishes against me, I say this to you. Nini kuzimu kila wakati.
You wish people were wishing bad against you. The truth is, nobody thinks about you until you open your mouth and say something stupid that they feel like they have to respond to. Nobody thinks of you, Arabia. And the people who do, you turn on them. Come on.
Kufatu. Jamani kuzimu. Mangu. Mangu baba. Mangu
Baba. You really are a baby. You want a baba? You want a new too?
baba. Kuwa makini na mimi. So shout out to the chat. I'm ending this video. I'm closing it out. I want to thank everyone for coming in, for typing in the chat. I want to thank everyone for typing in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your view. I hope everyone has an awesome day, a wonderful day. Don't let anybody get on your nerves. Don't let nobody get under your skin.
You're telling people to do something you can't do?
And especially people on YouTube. Especially people on YouTube.
You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube.
I might say what I say about Roll Rich. He's not even an issue for me. I just don't like the bullshit he does. And there's some men in the sector that are congratulating him for being a bullshitter, for being a payaso, for being a pendejo, for being a vato.
Those are all the things you are, Arabia. And you think people praise you for it. Projection is real.
I don't congratulate him. I don't like shit like that. Rise up off of someone else. Do your own shit. Shout out to the chat. Yo, ending this video, 914, which is County, New York. We still here in South Carolina. A lot of motherfuckers jealous about that. A lot of motherfuckers.
Who's jealous of you being in South Carolina? I'm glad you're there. Stay there. New York has enough problems. They don't need you coming in and adding to them. Although you should meet the guy running for mayor named Mamdani. and speak to him the way you speak. See how far you get.
The judge said I'm in my own apartment. I don't have an extra partner doing this and that. Don't get mad, get glad. Because I haven't done anything to you. But you're worried about who's over here.
I haven't done anything to you. And you went off on me like crazy. Arabia, you are in the wrong. You are always in the wrong. And you keep thinking you're this great thing that everyone thinks about. And they don't. You honestly don't seem to. You just really don't seem to be getting that through your thick skull. Eh, on to the next video.